Well, soulmates, it looks like we're getting a new 20th anniversary Hulk figure. No great surprise there since we've already gotten Captain America and Iron Man, so we all saw this one coming. But the key difference here is that I think this figure is actually better than those two. I like it better. There were a few things that struck me when I saw this figure, and one is I like the body they're using. I know they're just reusing the 80th anniversary Hulk figure that came with that Wolverine figure, just like they're reusing the 80th anniversary Iron Man and Captain America, although Captain America used parts from a bunch of different Captain Americas. It's a whole big thing. But the sculpt on this body that they're using here is actually pretty good. Another thing I really like about this figure is that one of the head sculpts they've included with him is very good. It has a reflective, sorrowful head sculpt, and it's really good. I like this a lot. Also, there's a cool base that's included with him, and I really like this base a lot better than the original base that was included with the Hulk figure that Toy Biz released first back in 2002. This one is a bit of ground that's being pounded into, where Hulk can either kneel down and ground pound it, or else he can stomp on it. I think that it looks really cool, and I wish they would have included something like this with Iron Man and Captain America. And then there's a mandroid head that's included with Hulk that is a surprising choice. I never would have thought to include that with Hulk, but I am glad it's here, and it's an inspired choice, definitely. I'm glad that they did that. Now, with the good, there comes the bad, and the first thing I really didn't like about this figure, and was the most noticeable to me, was the other head sculpt they did where the Hulk is snarling. It looks awkward to me. I noticed it right away, that on the sides, you can see his gums showing through his snarl. And I was trying to figure out why it looks so weird to me, and then I realized, it would look a lot better if we were seeing more of his gums or none at all. Because as it is, it looks just kind of weird, like his lip is deformed or something. And also the lip is kind of close in color to the gums, so that when you're looking at it, they kind of blend together, so it looks like one big weird lip, and it doesn't look right. The thing of it is that this head sculpt is well on its way to being a really great head sculpt, but that bottom lip just looks jacked up to me, and I really wish they would do something about that. I wish they would fix it. Another thing I really don't like about this figure is the tears on Hulk's pants that they painted on, because they're trying to make it look like a sort of classic Hulk look. And it doesn't work for me. It doesn't really look good. They really needed to just make new pants for Hulk, or else omit the tears entirely, because as it is, it looks kind of okay at the top of his waistband, but when you get down to the bottom of his pants at his shins, it really doesn't look good, and it's really obvious, and it looks like one of those hack jobs that they did on the cell shading figures. It just doesn't look right at all. It doesn't look like a tear at all. It just looks like they highlighted the edge of his clothes. And what's funny is that on the original Hulk from Toy Biz's line, they did have tears on his clothes, and they did sculpt them on, but did they paint them? No. But still, they were there, and that's something I would really like to see more of from Hasbro, is just getting that sculpt in there, even if maybe some of the paint apps aren't always there too. I really didn't mind the cardboard background this time around, because we did get a pretty nice base to go along with Hulk this time. I don't really feel one way or the other about the cardboard backing, because also, like I said, the base that was included with the original Hulk was kind of blah. The last thing that really bothers me about this figure is the price tag. $44, $43.99. as opposed to $31.99 for Iron Man and Captain America. Do I think that this figure is worth $12 more than Iron Man and Captain America? No, he fits on the exact same card they do. So, What's the rationale for jacking him up $12? The fact that he's a larger figure? He fits on the same card, so I don't really think that that's fair. It's not like they had to manufacture entirely new packaging for him. He fits on the same card. You're really gonna sit and tell me that this figure is worth as much, more actually, than a DC Multiverse Swamp Thing, or a DC Multiverse Steppenwolf, or Darkseid? 'Cause I don't think so. He's definitely not worth more than those. Those have sculpts that are leagues ahead of what's going on here. And the accessories on those are just as nice. They're really well detailed, those figures. And they're selling for $4 less. So yeah, Hulk is overpriced. He's overpriced by a long shot. Like, okay, so you're barely able to fit him in the box, but you still fit him in the box. It's just like the Abomination and Juggernaut back in the Toy Biz days. They barely fit in the box, but they still fit in the box. So there's no reason to not charge the same price at that point. And when you really think about it and you look at all the other deluxe figures like Thanos and Apocalypse and any of the Hulk figures that you saw released in the deluxe series this year, like Maestro and Compound Hulk and stuff like that, all those figures cost around $30, other than the Hydra Stomper, which cost way more than what it was worth. So when I look at Hulk here and see him going for $44, I'm looking at that and thinking to myself, nah, I'm not buying that for a second. I think it's pretty disappointing that for Hulk, a character that everyone knows and loves, we're being charged a lot more money to have him in our collection as opposed to regular guys like Iron Man and Captain America. $44 is a lot of money, and for $44, it really needs to be the best Hulk figure ever. And when I look at this, is it the best Hulk figure ever? No, it's still got a little bit of ways to go, so... Soulmates, what do you think of this Hulk figure? Is this one that you absolutely have to have right now? Or are you on the fence maybe, and you're not sure one way or the other? Or are you gonna wait and see if this goes on sale, or is this just a pass altogether? I don't know, Soulmates. Let me know. I would love to hear from you and see what you think about this guy. If you support what I do, please click subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine when it comes out. And if you want to hang out with me and my Soulmates, I stream live on Twitch Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back again soon with some more thoughts about new comic book toy releases, and until then, with love from me to you, bye-bye.